Guys, uh, been an eventful day, I'm not even gonna lie. So you already know what's this episode? Let's just call it
Five.
five at this thing. Yeah,
Yeah,
five.
that's five.
Episode 5 of SKJ Productions podcast with their host Sham and
Your boy Donovan.
Donovan Panda Donovan. You already know. So
Uh,
today's episode is gonna be we're gonna have some anime hot takes or just anime content talks about in general. And we also went to the zoo today because it's summer and we're trying to do things for real. So yeah, we did that. So and that's what you're gonna hear us talk about. And yeah, let's get into it. Let's get into it. Also, just before we hop into it, we already know we have a Patreon up, $5 a month. Hope y'all can afford it. Hope y'all are not broke boys like me. And if you can, still pay the $5 a month, please and thank you. If you're not gonna pay the $5 a month, that's understandable. You know, not everybody has a little coin to stretch. Me personally, I already subscribed, and I'm no, I haven't. But I'm never gonna lie to you. I haven't. But like,
yeah.
you know, I would subscribe if I had the money. But I do. I would subscribe just because I have a credit card. I can spend $5 a month. My boy here, he hasn't subscribed yet, but that's because he's just not there yet. He's just not there. He's gonna join soon though.
But it sounds counterproductive for me to subscribe to my own Patreon.
But also,
I'm just paying myself.
Don't you want to pay yourself eventually? And also with that, you can, if you don't want to do all of that, all the content's here gonna be on YouTube. You know, you'll get some on Patreon. You're gonna get a little extra. We're gonna feed you nice. You know, you're gonna get some reaction content, uncut. You're gonna get us watching animes, us playing games, us watching animal documentaries. We're just gonna be doing things on there. And I feel like y'all would like to see that. You know, if you head on the Patreon, you're gonna see all the stuff that we saw in the zoo today, the commentary, the moments, the heartbreaking stories that we were telling. You know, come on, you can hop on the Patreon, you can see all of that.
Heartbreaking for some, funny for others.
Exactly. So with that, let's get into it with the first anime hot takes.
All right, Demon Slayer hot take.
Demon Slayer hot take.
I'm about to say that.
Gyutaro is not held back by Daki. From, season 2.
Yeah.
You know,
I feel like Daki literally is just a safe line to make sure he doesn't die.
Yeah, I don't think she holds him back because he's very strong though.
Yeah.
Me personally, he is beating number 5. Number 5 is the fish guy. Yeah, he is beating number 5.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah. Not the hand tank guy with the fans. He's not beating him.
Yeah, no, 100% no.
The guy with the water and the pots, he's beating him, no doubt. I genuinely think so. I don't know. I never read the manga yet. Let's see. What does this say? These two have the most potential among all the Demon Slayer characters. I see Muichiro. Muichiro does have potential. From what I've been seeing, I would say, I still don't know the strongest Hashira. And I know the strongest is the Stone Hashira.
Yeah.
Second strongest is allegedly the Wind Hashira. Allegedly. I don't know. Have you read the manga?
I mean, yeah. I see why he's the second strongest because bro is literally just brute forcing through Upper Moon 1's attacks. And it was working.
Yeah, because from what I remember, bro is literally, bro fought his mom. Bro, before he became a demon slayer, bro just hunted demons for the fun of it. Right. And bro is killing them with his bare hands or an axe. That's no Nichiren blade, bro.
I'm about to say, you were basically decapitating them, holding them out into the sun for them to die.
Exactly. And a guy like him, he was enjoying that. He wanted it. Those scars go crazy, though. Yeah. They're tough. I would say I'd want scars like that, but this is not an anime, and I'm going to look chopped as hell with scars on my forehead, on my nose, on my eye, on my cheek, and on my forearms.
Yeah, no,
nobody would like me. Tengen is by far the weakest Hashira. I think Sound Hashira. I don't think so.
No,
I don't think so. If he's the weakest, put the people with one sword, other than the 3 I just named earlier, in that fight with season 2, and he's not beaten. They're not beating Upper Moon 6. I don't care if they figure it out. They're not beating Upper Moon 6. Bro
was fending off poison and also making a whole song and dance to fight the demon.
He can hear so well. He can hear so well. Bro said, "Yeah, I see the rhythm now." So he can predict your muscle. He can predict your movement by knowing the sounds of your muscles. How do you do that?
Mid combat, by the way.
Mid combat. And he's still putting up the fight. He's still putting up the fight. So really, we are going to say about my boy.
I really just realized this. He has the cracker bombs he's going off are literal explosions that are loud as fuck. And you're still hearing the guy's movement?
Still hearing the movement.
And he's weak? I want to see strong.
Exactly. whatever the Stone Hashira must be doing,
Mm-hmm.
I must be creating tornadoes or something. I'm so serious. Gyu is stronger than Obanai. Gyu is
Oh yeah, it's
water.
strong. Yeah,
Obanai is snake. I don't know.
I feel like Dead Calm would literally just destroy everything OpenEye does because
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Yeah, but like with dead calm, because I know he's like moving the sword very fast. He just looks calm.
yeah.
But like, what if the snake moves around dead calm though? Like,
That makes
it's
yeah.
probably not gonna work. I'm never gonna lie. I don't know why I said it's just I doubt that's gonna work. But what else? So, what do you think about nonchalant Zenitsu?
You mean when he's asleep?
Yeah,
Yo, I love nonchalant sleep Zenitsu. Like I just feel like he just gets the work done. Like no hardship, none of that freaking like crying bullshit. It's just like, and now it's over because you know when he starts breathing, it's done.
And because of that sleeping thing, the whining. This is my least favorite Demon Slayer character. I don't care. He's never gonna grow on me. I'm sorry. I don't care how nonchalant you become now. It's not gonna happen, bro.
Oh yeah.
To be honest, I don't even remember Upper Moon. I don't remember Upper Moon's Upper Moon 5's Blood Demon Arts. Like to be honest, I don't
What was
remember
Upper Moon
that.
5 again?
The fish guy. I don't remember his Blood Demon Arts.
Oh, wasn't it something about pots?
He had pots, but like he also like summoned fish and stuff like that. I couldn't tell you, bro. I'm never gonna lie.
I didn't really like him.
Shinobu is incredibly downplayed for no justified reason. Isn't Shinobu the weakest Hashira?
Oh yeah, because like
she isn't even strong enough to cut off somebody's head.
No, she has to do poison.
Exactly, and that's cool because apparently she fights like a fencer, like if she's doing fencing.
Mm-hmm.
That's nice and all. I like Shinobu. I get. To be honest, I have nothing. I have no content from her. I'm never gonna lie.
I mean, she's great.
I barely see her.
The gymnastics is insane. That's all I have to say.
Nah, the gymnastics one is the love Hashira.
Yeah, but I know, but she has like some gymnastic in her because she has to be flexible.
Because she's insect like, but like, yeah, I don't have much content for Shinobu to go awful. So
love Hashira is insane. How are you that strong and flexible at the same time? Like what?
Muzan would have won a one versus everyone during the Hashira training arc without being drugged. I feel like he could have won it with being drugged. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah,
if y'all could have cut off Muzan, y'all could have cut off Muzan's arm, leg. Y'all could have started Muzan off from the head alone. Give them 10 seconds. He was gonna survive. He would have won. Muzan is Sukuna, but with Gojo level and no Sukuna in that verse. That's what it is. Because he would have handled that.
Yeah, he's the smartest guy I've ever seen. Like, okay, everyone else just dies because the head is decapitated with the Nichiren sword. Bro said, "Fuck that! I'm gonna make multiple hearts and like brains inside my body."
Exactly. I'm not dying, bro. I'm not dying.
Yo. Fuck.
I'm not dying.
And it's actually so cool. Like, why has no other demon thought about that? Like,
I don't think they have the ability to.
I feel like Upper Moon 1 should.
Yeah, I think so too. Okay, this is post that says, "Cry before Naruto solos your verse." People that are crying are Luffy, Asta, Gon, Eren, Deku, and yeah, it's like a whole 9 of them. Cry, before Naruto solos your verse. So the people that aren't crying are Ichigo, Goku, Rimuru, Deku, and Shinra. Because we all know Shinra is beating Naruto.
Yeah.
Because as far as I know, the planetary Naruto is not beating the planetary level Naruto is not beating a guy that can move faster than light, create Soul Eater, create death itself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Naruto ain't doing all of that. Maybe if Naruto was still going on, he would have gotten to that strength. But no, we needed Boruto to get light for some reason.
And then there's Rimuru that can literally create universes from the thin air.
Exactly. Who Ichigo, my goat. Yeah, bro. The strongest in the big 3. Not close, by the way. It's not close. I want y'all to know Ichigo is much stronger. Let me tell you, this is what I think. That's what I think. I don't really know, but this is what I think. Naruto and Luffy are like this. This is like the power gap. This is the power gap for them.
All fiction versus the guy that can shoot Toby's bombs.
Ichigo. This is the power gap. I said this. So Naruto, Luffy, Ichigo. Ichigo's up there.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry at all, actually.
I'm surprised you put Luffy that high because I know you hate One Piece.
Yeah, but like, I'm not a power scaler, so I don't really know what makes somebody stronger than somebody. Because y'all started, I know y'all lost me and we're never gonna get me when they started to use pixels as a way of measuring things.
That's insane.
So when y'all said that to me, I said, yeah, this is not my thing. But no, the only person that can ever convince somebody, no, the only person I'm convinced literally believes Luffy's stronger than Naruto is TJTV. This guy on TikTok, right?
Yeah.
I call him the world's greatest One Piece blazer because he thinks it's up in the air. Like that's shout out TJTV, by the way. I like your content when you talk about solo leveling and invincible. But
it's that guy.
Yeah, but regarding One Piece, you're losing me. You're losing me. And it's okay to like what you like, but you are wrong. I'm never gonna lie. I don't know why you're wrong, but I know you are. But because bro says because Luffy has like a power of imagination.
Yeah.
So if Ichigo doesn't get to potential, he just bounce it back. I'm sorry, bro. I think Ichigo can tank to get to potential. I'm never gonna lie.
It's his only get to potential.
Exactly.
Yeah, I feel like too.
I think he can. But some people can't tank their own attacks, but I genuinely think Ichigo could tank that. And also, apparently they think Luffy is faster than light. He's been faster than light since pre-time skip because the guy that could like slow down things and increase the speed, he shoots out photons and photons at the speed of light. And all that time. And since they danced the pre-time skip, that means all of them were faster than light pre-time skip.
That was a yap.
That's a yap. Exactly. That's a yap. I don't care, bro. Ichigo, I don't care, bro. What I believe, what I think, and what I'm going to say right now, yes, Naruto is going to beat Luffy. Yes, it's going to be a current Luffy versus, current Naruto. Let's say Naruto with Barry. Let's say Luffy could keep up Baryon mode. Let's say 5 minutes. Luffy could keep up Gear 5 for 5 minutes. Naruto has Baryon mode 5 minutes. After that, they shut down.
Yeah.
So let's say that hand to hand, my GOAT Naruto's beating Luffy. Let's put Ichigo versus Naruto and Luffy. One gets to get attention, y'all are done. I'm sorry. The spiritual pressure alone, y'all are moving. No conqueror's haki. That tickling conqueror's haki not from Luffy not working on my GOAT.
Oh my God.
Feel my spiritual pressure. Because if people have spiritual pressure in Bleach, that can make it rain. And my spiritual pressure is greater than them, you're not touching me. You're not touching me. I'll put you in the ground right now. Anime takes, but they get progressively more controversial. In terms of strength, somebody agrees with me. Ichigo has greater strength than Naruto. Naruto has greater strength than Luffy. I'm not lying, guys.
I don't know the power scaling, so I'm gonna keep my mouth shut.
Bro, what do you think? I mean, that gets mad, bro. I'm telling you, I know the truth. I know the truth.
I always just feel like it's really hard to defeat Luffy's simple fact of bro could just imagine himself literally. Well, you've seen it as a rubber. Like he could just like tank majority of hits. Oh yes, get to attention. He'll probably like tank it and just like not fling it back, but fling it away.
I was wondering.
That's the only thing. It would be really hard to defeat Luffy, but you can still defeat him.
Yeah, but like, okay, let's say in like Bleach, right? Because if somebody's like much stronger than you in Bleach, you can't even like.
It stopped.
Yeah. Wait, it's still on. It's still on. Oh, it's just on 5%. All right. So this is gonna be a short little video. But yeah, because if you have like I'm losing thought. If you have the Getsuga Tensho,
yeah,
and I don't even know anymore. I'm never gonna cap. I was brought out of the train of thought.
All right.
Oh yeah, in Bleach, if you have like strong enough spiritual pressure, it's not gonna hurt anybody.
Yeah.
Like nobody can actually hurt you. Because like when Kenpachi was much stronger than Ichigo, and Ichigo did the blade to him, it even hurt him. So let's say that same happens for them. We know Ichigo is stronger than Luffy.
Yeah.
So when Luffy punches Ichigo, gets a potential and then just defeats him. What if that just happens? What are y'all gonna do? Is that your GOAT? No.
I feel like Luffy would do some stupid shit and be like, do the whole eyes popping out bullshit and then comically weave his head to the side and make it go past him, some shit like that.
Maybe.
Like comically do that dumb shit.
Anime characters do not compare to comic Marvel characters. Personality-wise, that's up in the air.
Yeah.
Like Spider-Man is the greatest like representation of heroism. But All Might exists. All Might and Deku are some great representations of heroism.
Exactly.
I'm not gonna lie.
I love that. I love Ben.
Ben 10?
Yeah, Ben 10, bro.
Exactly. Ben is not Marvel though.
Yes.
Iron Man, I don't even know much about Iron Man anyway. Koji is overrated. He's nothing special, and we haven't seen him. And he's nothing special, and nothing we haven't seen before. This is a manipulator, and I think his classmates are quite slow.
Yeah,
Never gonna lie.
yeah, honestly,
Whatever high school that is,
that's not the elite.
yeah, that's not elite, bro. That's not elite. And like his family just have faith in him. I don't really see that as anything too wrong. Have faith in your classmates, I guess. But like
Exactly.
this manipulation thing, how we be tricking these people, I don't get it either.
So I
Maybe I would have been tricked. Maybe I'm getting tricked while watching it.
Word.
Bringing characters back to life should not always be considered bad writing or Mickey Mouse series when there's given context to why.
And Dragon Ball got really redundant. Like,
Yeah.
yo, someone dies.
People should die in Dragon Ball.
Yo, people died.
Like,
It's like, whatever. We'll just wish him back with the Dragon Balls.
yeah,
Like, what the fuck?
You're not gonna be worried about that.
Yo, back when it was like Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z, like that stuff where like death actually meant something. Yo, that was great. Now, like, they're making Dragon Balls. Oh yeah, there's no limit. You can come back whenever you want. The fuck?
What's the next one?
Goku's dead, and what's new?
Let's say in, what do you call it? In Fairy Tail. Nobody dies in Fairy Tales.
Oh, yeah.
I think after a certain point, I stopped thinking anybody would die. Way how that master for that guild died about 4 times and has it. No one dies 4 times.
Yeah.
But he's like, that tell Loxus to come and say goodbye to his grandfather. Gramps, you finally left us. He's in the war. He's like, I'm going to sacrifice myself for my children. 4 times, old man has not died.
I'm going to say, how?
But nobody Fairy Tail died. I've just realized that.
How do you do that 4 different times and just come out fine?
Oh?
Nah, it's dumb.
All right, bet. So, yeah, that's my thought. Nobody, in Bleach, I stay thinking these people are going to die. This is you're cutting these people.
Yeah.
Unless you see Kenpachi cut somebody, then that person's not going to die, bro. I've come to that conclusion. Just nobody, there's not dying. If it's Attack on Titan, they're dying.
Yeah, 100%.
If it's JJK, apparently they just die. They just drop like flies at this point.
No one gives a fuck in that.
But he is the king of curses, so he should be killing people like that.
Yeah.
He should not be caring. Black Clover is good. Grass is green. We know Black Clover is peak. I'm not even gonna cap. We just know it.
Yep.
I love how I can't even tell this. Boom. So bringing characters back to life should not always be considered a Mickey Mouse bad writing. Yeah, we did this already. Black Clover is good. Grass is green. When fully animated, Jinwoo will be the best depiction of strongest in New Gen.
I mean, yeah, if he stops war farming all the time, then yeah.
I don't think that's going to stop him. But since you've read the full manga or manhwa, what do you think?
Bro doesn't aura farm as much as he does in the anime. But yeah, 100%. That Thomas versus him fight, that was just cold as hell, bro. How do you block someone attacks while also throwing that many haymakers?
That's good.
Like this the constant beat. It's basically what's it called Star Platinum beating the fuck out of somebody and also blocking at the same time when other people's trying to shoot him. His hands are moving that fast.
This would be the best depiction of the strongest.
Yeah, actually.
Okay. Well, I haven't seen him lose. I don't think I'm going to see him lose anytime soon. So, okay. Sakamoto Days is nothing special, but it has great fights, but a basic story.
I haven't watched it.
Yeah, I'm caught up because for a while, like the last maybe like 6-7 weeks, I was not interested in reading that. Like, and I caught up just because I wanted to be the anime watchers because I wanted to say I was a fan. Like not the same Gotcha Kuta, so whatever that is.
Yeah.
Some new manga is coming out. I hear it's gonna get animated soon. So I need to read the manga and finish it. I catch up so I can beat the fan. So I can say I was a fan first. That's the only reason I watched Sakamoto Days. I wanted to say I was a fan first. So now all the images of Sakamoto seen in the comics, I say I've seen it. Because I know ball. So now I just need to catch up to Dachikuta or whatever they call it. I'm looking forward to it. Is it nothing special? I think Sakamoto fight, whoever the mangaka is, they're very creative. Because even though these are regular people, random, Sakamoto does beat Toji, by the way. He's that good. Prime Sakamoto beats Toji. I'm just gonna let y'all do that right now.
How do you dodge and weave bullets and drop that much fucking body weight,
bro?
And then be able to put it back on before your wife gets home.
And that's like the same time, in the same breath, like when you watched the season 1, and bro had a stone and he threw it in the barrel of the gun and it just blew up the gun. I don't know. bro. He be fighting kids. I hate bro use the vacuum cleaner to suck up the kid's hair and then put the kid to the wall. They don't be killing these people, but like just like Spider-Man and Batman, these people are severely paralyzed
Yeah.
because you can't expect to drive a motorcycle and put the back wheel of someone of a motorcycle on someone's face. Even I don't care if they're wearing a helmet.
Yeah.
You can't expect to do that for them to drop off a bike on a highway and the bike to explode, like for them to explode in the background for them to be okay.
No.
They're not okay.
Oh.
They're either experiencing third-degree burns, they're either dead, but you say you can't kill people because of your wife. You kill them, and that's okay.
Yeah.
You're an assassin. That was your job. We know it was your past, but you did kill them.
Mhm.
And I'm not gonna be mad at you for that. Lock in, bro. JJK has the coolest power system in New Gen. That power system is my guy can fly, but yours can't. My guy can fly, and then when you say, I know my guy can fly too, you're supposed to say, nah, that's not how that works. But yeah, I think Fire Force has the coolest power system in New Gen. What do you think?
It's like, as I said like last time, I'm pretty sure one of our podcasts said it. It's a very interesting way to use fire. Like how, like, I'm sorry, how the fuck are you able to break apart the electromagnetic, I don't know, bullcrap like that to make electricity, and then also plasma? And some of these abilities how you use fire should not exist. Like, I'm sorry.
Also, I'd be wondering. I've always had this thought in JJK. Like, let's say you have like first, how do you know your technique?
Yeah.
Like, because from what I'm seeing, some people like inherit it.
Yeah.
That's fine because they be writing books on how to do it. But like, how do you make your own technique? If it's not inherited, you just made that up on your own.
Yeah.
And I never understood that because because it seems like they all inherit the technique. But where did you get it from? And some people created it. How did you create it? What did you know to do to create it? I'd be wondering. And if you created a technique, can't you change it?
That's very true.
Because if you made it, you can change it.
That's why Secret has so many binding vows on one curse technique.
Bro, I know binding vows. Because they say he'd be making up anything. If it was that easy, why didn't everybody do it?
He just knows how to middle with them.
Nah, bro, because I would have made a binding vow like, I will no longer ever be able to eat burgers on a Tuesday at 1 p.m. Make it some specific thing. And then never do that again. I don't eat burgers now.
Yeah.
So I do that, pretend like I feel some heavy emotion towards it, get the binding vow, and then just no diff. And then just cleave. You know, world cutting slash, and then I win, you know? But yeah, I think Fire Force has the best power system. In New Gen, I don't know what other power systems are there. Like the Kaiju, I guess that would be the suits, I guess. Drop in the comments what are some New Gen power systems, because I actually just don't think.
Isn't Austin New Gen?
Yeah, that's magic. Mana.
Yeah, magic and like
Mana's cool.
Anti-magic.
It's basically a whole. Their power system is just magic.
Yeah.
At that point, it's just magic.
Magic and Ki. Because there's a whole samurai country in the manga.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Ki. Yeah, I'm just saying that's a part of magic. I don't know how they call Yami a foreigner. He's been here. After Vinland Saga is fully animated, it will be considered the best new gen anime and maybe even top 10 or top 15 of all time. Season 1 is great. I really watched it just for the fights and the squabbles. Sure, him going on his peaceful arc was nice, but I just wanted to see him fight. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't feel like being emotionally invested into them. I didn't. Having your dad die in front of you, that's tough, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. But like, I'm not really a Vinland Saga fan that much. Seven Deadly Sins is boring. What do you think?
Okay, I can see why you say it's boring. Some parts are boring. But other than that, it's peak as fuck. The animation didn't give it justice. Like, I feel like if they had like some Bleach level of animation, oh my god. But the manga was great. I love the manga. Seven of Us In is not boring. That's all I'm gonna say.
I should start it. I don't know when I'm gonna start that, but I should. And if Vinland Saga has a good ending, it's a lock for GOAT debates. Vinland Saga is great, bro. It's not my cup of tea particularly. I'm not in the mood for peace when I'm watching anime. I'm not in the mood for continuous death either. I like a good middle ground. That's why Bleach is peak.
You know, death and actually no fighting.
Death and fighting, and you know, I'm not in that. I'm not trying to see peace all the time. If I want peace, I need peace in the real world, not in fiction.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say what's happening in real world. We already know what's happening right now.
Exactly, bro. What's crazy is how World War III was gonna start last week, and then now nobody's talking about it. I remember people actually like leaving because they want to get drafted, and now they ain't hearing nothing about draft again. I'm geeked because I didn't want to go to jail. Hypothetically, I didn't want to go to jail.
Yeah,
but like I got under the sigh of relief I've been having. I think it should. No, this person says hot take. I think it should be Code Geass or Code Geass above Vinland Saga and Attack on Titan. Attack on Titan is Code Geass, but lesser. I can tell you that. I know you haven't seen Code Geass, but it is Attack on Titan, but less emotional.
Okay.
Less emotional. I never get emotional while watching anime anyway, but maybe I'm soulless. Maybe.
Maybe I'm soulless.
Yeah, I will never cry while watching you people. Only time I can possibly cry is watching Lion King. And other than that, it's never happened. And I don't think it's going to happen.
I think the only time I actually cried for a movie was when Iron Man died.
Oh, yeah, you like Iron Man.
Yeah, I love Iron Man.
Bro, I was so mad at Infinity when Spider-Man died. I'm never going to lie. Yeah, I should be able to tell by now Spider-Man's my favorite Marvel superhero. But, like, I was like, Peter. I'm like,
Mr. Stark.
Mr. Stark. Oh, feels so good. I was like, nah, bro, what's going on? What y'all doing to my boy? You know what's crazy is I thought like when it disintegrated, like if they were to put like, let's say here disintegrating the hand, I thought if they like pulled it back, it was gonna come back. So I was thinking they're just gonna eternally just walk backwards or something like that. And then it would have been saved.
Everyone just continuously walking backwards.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I thought it was gonna. Because I said that's what I would have done. But apparently that happened instantly. It showed us. Because like if that, I would have just went so hoping that my hand appeared again. There is such a gap in quality between My Hero and the rest of the new gen big three that is disrespectful to compare them. What is the new gen big three? My new gen big three: Black Clover, Fire Force, My Hero. Oh yeah, Quarks is a power system. Yeah, Quarks is a good power system.
Like actually, yeah.
Like
all for one and one for all. Just like throw that power system out the window, though.
Ignore those. Yeah, literally leave those out.
Yeah.
Being born with a first off, I'm assuming these people were born normal first before their mutations came in.
Yeah.
So being born a regular baby, and then your quirk is having the head of a spray bottle, that must be rough. Because you used to look normal.
Yeah.
And then at 3, your head just slowly morphed into a spray bottle. That must be rough. I'm so sorry.
It's like, yeah, really. I feel like unless you're giving a C-section, giving birth to what I forgot the guy. The guy who had Dark Shadow. Giving birth to him would have hurt.
I think his mom's like a bird too. It has to be.
Yeah, other than that, it would hurt.
So like, did she lay him or something? I don't even know. I will never know because the manga's done.
Yeah.
But like, that is crazy though. Nah, let's say he came out normal. He came out like a baby first, then he grew the feathers.
Yeah.
No. Let's say that. Because as far as I know, we've seen like baby pictures of him.
Yeah.
He came out as a bird. That's crazy. I'm assuming his mom is a bird too. For my mental, that's what I'm gonna assume.
Yeah.
But like, they are people. But if you have a bird quirk, does that mean you lay eggs?
That's a great question.
Like this Froppy's mom, this Froppy, she's the oldest of like her siblings. And there's like an age difference between them. Did their mom lay like one egg? Did she give birth or lay an egg? These are the thoughts of the play.
Because like her dad or mom are both frogs. Like
they're both frogs. One's a toad too.
So like that would equate to like a shit ton of eggs.
Yeah, exactly. I like 100 eggs at minimum. I guess maybe the eggs like join together to make Froppy alone. I don't know. Gang Orca is him though. Remember that.
Yeah.
Quirks is a good power system. Like I said, now suppose somebody had the quirk. Let's say a mom. A mom had the quirk that if she gave birth, she would disappear. She would turn into feathers.
Yeah.
Randomly. And she doesn't have the ability to turn back into feathers. She gives birth, she doesn't know this is her quirk. And she gives birth, she just turns into feathers. What happens?
That's it, it's over.
Now suppose you have a quirk where like, of course they're random. You have a quirk where like, if you cut your finger accidentally, the farthest hospital away from you blows up. Yeah, this happens, bro.
That's because like eventually, if that keeps on happening, right? If you keep on like accidentally cutting your finger, Eventually, it will be like the hospital that's right next to you because that's technically the farthest one.
Exactly. Imagine it's the closest hospital next to you.
Oh my god.
Exactly. Just boom. Like these people, like the quirks in My Hero can be so random. I've been thinking about it. I don't want to go there. I need to pick out my quirk. I need to pick out. Give me if I do spin the wheel for all the quirks that we have in UA, and I have to pick one, I have to risk that to go into that verse. No, don't give me any quirk, bro. At that point,
I do like put aside one for all bullcrap. The quirks that are inside One for All, I can see how some people are like, those are useless as fuck. Like
One for All too.
Yeah, like fudging, that's not really that bad because like it would get your body would naturally, get a resistance to like punching its fudging. But not danger sense. Smokescreen, that's quite a little useless. Like,
also, a next one, like apparently, because like in The Boys, right? You've seen The Boys?
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently in The Boys, they just have that one power alone. So they don't have the like durability and stuff to like survive it. Let's just say that. In My Hero, as far as I know, these people only have their one power. And genetically, you could have powers to like add additional powers to help you manage your power. Like Endeavor has heat resistance too.
Yeah.
Fire.
Yeah, like once you're born with a quirk, your body naturally gains resistance.
But that's like genetics though, because Toya didn't have that. No. Dabi didn't have that.
Just Toya had the one for ice, but he creates flames, so it doesn't really work.
Like it's just bad. It's really just 50-50. Now I suppose your power is like making lava out of your sweat, but your skin isn't lava resistant.
You just burn yourself every time you eat.
That is insane. Like, okay, let's say Endeavor being punched through a wall by a normal. How does Endeavor have the durability to survive being punched through a wall?
You're spitting facts. How the fuck? Because I'm pretty sure you're not like shock resistance.
Durability. You don't have durability powers.
Yeah.
You have fire powers, bro.
How the fuck are you thinking
I don't care if you're 6'8" and 300 pounds of pure muscle.
Yeah.
When you're punched through a wall, you're going to die. And I know Todoroki. I know if Todoroki got hit by that gigantic iron thing and it fall on the back of your head, you're becoming in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
Because that is a very sensitive part of the brain. That shit hit him, bro. 7 tons of iron hitting a 15-year-old on the back of his head is not keeping him alive. I don't know what quirks or powers or genes. Yeah, this is what I tell myself. It's like over time, society just got more durable. That's all I say. Just to make myself think. Because you being flipped. Because I've seen punch these people. If you get punched strong enough to fly away, if you punch like a 15-year-old kid that's strong to fly away, and he vomits, that kid's insides are gone to mush now. But Bakugo's still attacking it. Bakugo's still fighting to this day.
Yeah, because technically, his explosions, right? Like you have to like have some type of shock resistance to like handle the explosion that's coming out of him. So that's why.
I guess so.
That's the only reason.
I guess so.
That's the only reason why this man can take a hit. Other than that, bro's inside's gone.
Exactly. And I know his punches hurt. I might be punching people a lot. Next hot take. AOT's story is overrated. Still great, but trust me, there's better. Yeah, there is. Yeah. That's not really a hot take. Well, people do think AOT is the greatest piece of fiction to ever exist. And you're all well to think that. Read more, watch more, I guess.
How dare you let Gene have Mikasa, Aaron? Like, what the fuck?
That too.
Yo, I don't care if I kill that many people. I don't know
what I wanted, to be honest.
I don't care if I kill that many people. I'm coming back.
I think so too. Come back.
Yo.
Aaron didn't need to die. Aaron did nothing wrong. Avery did nothing wrong. Destroy Gabby. Destroy Gabby. Get Gabby out of here. Somebody step on Gabby. That's all I'm going to say. Aaron did nothing wrong. I would have done the same thing. If it was the whole Caribbean versus the rest of the world, I would have done the exact same thing and I wouldn't feel bad about it. Aaron did nothing wrong. Naruto has the best fights in anime? No. What do you think?
Some fights are good.
Some fights are good, but the best fights in anime, period? No.
Some fights were just long dried out.
When did Naruto finish? 10 years ago?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Y'all are telling me there's no better. You've never seen a better fight since then? Y'all need to watch more. There's some people that only watch the big 3 anime.
That's insane.
To this day.
Just keep on rewatching those?
Exactly. And they only talk about them.
That is insane.
I know y'all want me to talk more about the big 3, but there's a lot more anime out there, bro. Please watch them. I get the big 3 is entertaining and they're the greats, but still, if you think Naruto has the best fights in all of anime, Naruto has some great fights. Naruto might have, let's say Kakashi versus Obito is the greatest fight in anime. Let's say that. Let's just say that, maybe. That doesn't mean it's the best fight. That doesn't mean Naruto as a whole has the best fights in all of anime. That's just not true. The fights are good though, very memorable.
Yeah. Like Madara versus all the 5 Hokages.
Exactly. Madara versus the 5 Kage, that beatdown is insane. No. My favorite fight of Madara is when he just came in and fought the Alliance.
Oh yeah, he was fucking no diff the entire Alliance.
Let's never forget the guy that went hit for hit with Madara with his sword. We'll never forget that guy. Because Madara doing everybody dirty, and I see this guy come in. Madara did the down slash. Bro hit that. Bro caught it. Bro blocked it. Madara said, I bet. Did that. Bro blocked it. Madara, the next one, bro blocked it. By the third one, though, Madara grabbed his neck and broke it. Still, nobody did that. Nobody in that entire Ninja Alliance went hit for hit with Madara 3 times. I'm not even gonna lie. Nobody touched him. Y'all need a platoon of niggas just to do water style, just to block the fire. My boy went, He had that. And still, but still,
yeah, like what?
Still, rest in peace to the goat.
Yeah.
Like, where is he from? I'm gonna just assume he's like from the cloud or something.
Yeah.
Cloud, you need to make a statue of him. Because if the Raikage can't do it, y'all should have made this guy the Raikage as soon as.
Oh my god.
Because, like, in Naruto, apparently, the weapons scale up to the user. So, like, if you're strong, if you have a sword, like, let's say if you have a stick and you're Sasuke Uchiha, you can kill somebody that has a sword, a grade A sword. Because you're Sasuke Uchiha.
Yeah, bro.
Yes, your weapon scale up. That's why Sasuke can block a kunai when someone has a gigantic sword. Because he's him.
Yeah.
So, if weapon scale to the user, and we're doing this guy could go hit for hit. How strong is this guy?
I feel like my favorite part is like they're trying to stop the meteor, right? And he's like, that's nice. So we can give us a second one. What?
Oh, the second one? Like, I feel like Garo could have done more. It's sand, bro. Like, if your power is sand, bring more sand.
Bro,
we're in the desert too.
It's Gara and also the I forgot what I think it's Tsuchikage. Yeah, kids like Adam. Make it like light.
Make it lighter. Man, if y'all don't make more sand hands, I would have been so mad. Man, say, is this the power of a god? Lock in, bro. Catch it. Crush it. Make the hands crush the meteor and make more sand. Lock in. This is war right now.
That was the funniest shit ever. It's like, oh yeah, that's nice. What are you doing with the second one? The fuck you mean there's a second one?
Exactly.
When did you have time to drop a second one?
Y'all didn't need to do better. Okay, I understand this person now. He's just an AOT glazer. Because he said that Dragon Ball isn't the greatest anime of all time. It's probably Attack on Titan. I understand, bro. I understand. You're a glazer. And that's all right. Glazing is okay? Not really. But you know what? I'm not going to hate on you for it.
I only like if you glaze on Ben 10. That's about it.
Ben 10 is peak. I should say. Yes. You don't know this.
No.
So this is recent conversation in the community of One Piece saying that are all Marines evil? If you are an employee of the Marines, does that make you evil by default? Or can you be a good guy in the Marines?
I think you can be a good guy, yeah.
I think about it like this. They have buster calls and bomb these people's countries. Like destroy the entire countries, destroy every citizen. People willingly participate in this. Like Garp. You think Garp is a good person, right?
Yeah.
But Garp doesn't stop buster calls. He knows a buster call is gonna happen. And this whole his whole society is going to be wiped out. But he doesn't stop it. He doesn't even go before the people reach and evacuate all the people. He just lets it happen. And he goes on vacation.
Because he ain't handle seeing it.
Garp knows Celestian dragons go to places and just take slaves. And he doesn't care. Man, Garp can stop these people. And he just doesn't stop them.
Yeah, but it would be him against the entire Marines and everyone else.
Yeah, but that's what pirates are doing anyway. Pirates are doing that anyway.
Some pirates are actually not good. Some pirates are like
most pirates aren't good.
Yeah, most pirates in that bullshit. Yeah,
good. Luffy isn't even good.
Yeah. Luffy does pillage and shit like that.
Exactly. But like pirates, I was gonna say pirates aren't going places and bombing up. This they are.
Yes, they are.
Like working for the Marines, you're not really doing much better.
No.
Like you're still under Celestial Dragons, under the 5 Gorosei, and having these people decide to flood the world, destroy the world, bomb this place. Akainu, we already know he's messed up. But that's why, like, what's his name? Aokiji? Yeah, Aokiji left because he said, this is a crazy place. Y'all are evil. Y'all let the world drown. So that's what I'm saying. Is like, let's say in the police, you know you know, police know some police be like shooting people, like doing illegal stuff.
Yeah.
And they want to change it, but they don't actually do it. They don't have the power to change it. So you've just like gone out, find another way yourself. Is the best way of one piece. Like, shouldn't you have just been a revolutionary? Because revolutionary, as far as I know, they do stuff for the good of like the world.
Yeah, like honestly, at this point,
So instead of doing that, but y'all decide to be Marines, thinking you're gonna help it, but y'all on the people that are evil. These are the thoughts of the world, bro. I'm telling you. There is no excusing Garp. There's no excusing Fujitora. Because Fujitora is also like a peaceful guy. That's the blind guy.
Yeah.
But he's also participating under this thing.
Yeah, which is that pisses me off, bro. Like what? You let Luffy go free because the people over here are like saying he's a good guy.
He likes Luffy, but then because you're an admiral, bro. You have to do your job. They will kill you. They will either kill you or they kill your family, kill your country. They put a buster in your island, and the island dies.
Just stupid as shit.
Like Garp let his grandson die. That's insane. Garp is not a guy. Garp isn't a good guy.
Yeah, no, there's no one that can tell me that fucking Buddha, well, that guy, I forgot his goddamn name, but that captain guy.
I know you're talking about.
Like, held down Garp. Like, actually. Nah, Garp let himself be held down. Garp literally let that happen.
Apparently, Fujitora got drafted. He doesn't want to be there. That's crazy. For you, my heart. For you. Realistically, within the Marines,
like whatever his name, Kobe. Yeah, Kobe's like the only nice.
Yeah,
but actually true nice. That's actually trying to change shit too. Yeah.
Someone says realistically, within the Marines, there's evil and lesser evil, or like more corrupt and lesser corrupt. I love Kobe, but he and the rest of Sword probably could have done better as a separate organization from the Marines. That's true. Help the people, bro. Stop letting these people. Stop letting the Kainu launch magma fists on people's countries and killing random babies, bro. I'm sorry. Because someone's a mink and born with fur doesn't mean they should be getting bombed up like that. That's crazy.
Fair. I feel like, I don't know, I forgot his name, but he has the pop-off room. He has the worst story ever.
I've seen that.
Bro's a slave, broke out a slave. I love this girl. Girl got, raped, bullshit, all this and that. As a kid, and he's taking over the kid like it's his actual, like the kid's actually his own, and he's still a slave. And he got his body transformed into a what it is now, and he's still, bro doesn't cry at all. Bro is actually just doing his mission. I'm like, what the fuck? Bro would crash out by now.
See this? Okay.
How do you become a slave again?
Bro.
It's okay. It's fine.
I hear his fruit is like pushing away things, like pushing away anything.
Yeah.
So I can push away pain. That's what he did, push away the pain. That's crazy, bro. I remember before I started watching One Piece, before I hated it, there was like an interview with Oda, and Oda said, I made Luffy have gum powers because I wanted him to have a funny power, a funny silly power. I didn't want it to be too serious. I just wanted him to like stretch. Now
making
he changed that to make him a god.
Yeah.
Yeah. You couldn't keep your own story straight, buddy. You couldn't keep your own story straight.
To be fair, it didn't make sense. Gear 4th made no fucking sense. Rubber doesn't do that. I don't care what you want to say. Rubber doesn't let you turn mid-air and turn a punch. Rubber doesn't. I understand, like, locking it up and then launching it. That makes sense.
Since it was like I saw this post recently. Since it was it wasn't the gum fruit. Shanks didn't know what fruit it was.
Yeah.
And Luffy bit it. And then when Luffy walked away and stretched, Shanks said, you have the gum fruit, it makes you rubber. He just assumed that. And since he told Luffy it's the gum fruit and it makes you rubber, that's why Luffy made it the gum fruit. So because he believed it was. So if Shanks had said something like it's the flame, let's just say flame fruit, Luffy would have had fire powers. Or like the imagination fire powers. Like bro could have been Fire Force. That's basically what they say. Luffy's not that smart, but like Luffy could have been like something like that. Like if he had said it was the wood fruit or something like that, that sounds crazy. Pause. Calling it the wood fruit is crazy. Pause. Fire for that. But yeah.
But I do believe Kaido when he said that the rubber doesn't do this.
Yeah. It doesn't. Okay. So Demon Slayer season 3 is coming out.
Yeah.
Demon Slayer has amazing animation.
Yeah.
So people are now starting to hate on Demon Slayer because it has better animation than, their fandoms. For example, One Piece fans on Twitter are comparing One Piece, lighting and amazing animation to Demon Slayer. But come on, guys. What? Why in the community the people just hate? Hate. Talking to you One Piece fans. Why do y'all just hate? We need to keep One Piece relevant. We have to talk down on any other better anime, which is almost all of them. But I'm just rage baited at this point.
Yeah.
But yeah, because like Demon Slayer's coming out. How do you look at Demon Slayer's trailer for the movie and think, how can I make this about One Piece?
Like, what the
How
fuck?
can I make this about how One Piece is better? One Piece is better because it's 1,000 episodes, bro.
Mhm.
That's why One Piece is better. Right, Demon Slayer and One Piece are kind of the same thing anyway.
Yeah.
It's kind of the same. Go to this island, fight the villain, lose to the villain 3 times, finally beat the villain, go to the next island. Before when they beat the villain, they're gonna have their food, they're gonna heal, then travel again.
Yeah.
Demon Slayer, go to this village, go to this place, fight this upper moon, fight this demon, get beat up by the demon by 3 times, break 17 ribs.
Yeah.
Crack my spine in 16 places. Somehow get up.
And then somehow pull out the clutch to win, bro.
Break my ankle, break my wrist. Somehow still be able to hold the sword.
Oh yeah, break my fucking foot and then run faster than everyone else.
Run faster. Do lightning breathing. Lungs start working, so I can't breathe, but still breathe. And then, get handled by these demons. I would be so pissed off about these demons.
Yo,
I'm so serious. Like, if I'm upper 6, if I know upper 6 died by these people, and I see this guy again, I'm going for the neck instantly. Instantly, bro. I'm so serious. I'm doing my biggest attack. That's why I say, but if I'm in anime, I'm doing my strongest attacks first. There's no load up. There's no seeing how strong you are. No. I'm gonna do the second. I'm gonna hold back for the first one. The hold back one is supposed to defeat you already. If I do the hold back one and you tank it, say, is that all? I'm using the strongest attack possible. Full power is gonna leave me winded. Full power, maximum efficiency, maximum overdrive, releasing it on you.
Yeah.
No Diddy. That sounds crazy, by the way. Wait, shit, no Diddy? Pause, big pause, because saying we're gonna release it on somebody is insane. So pause for that. But I'm release maximum force. Pause. Like, let's say I have fire powers.
Yeah.
And like somebody tanked my little fire punch. Let's say it's a strong fire punch too.
Yeah.
Then the next one, we're charging it up, compressing the fire, putting it right to the chest. And say, you tank this. Boom, we're booming you. We're burning.
Damn.
I'm releasing a nuke on you. I'm so serious. Like, let's say you're a waterbender. You do a little wave attack. And you're like, that's all? Oh, bet. We're bringing up the entire ocean right now. I said, we're making the entire ocean one big ice sharp glacier. We're dropping it on you. I'm dropping it on you. I see you survive this. Y'all not surviving my thing, bro.
Yo, when you say compressed, I thought of Boruto's compressor Rasengan. I'm thinking about it. A lot of people hated the compressor Rasengan. But then I realized, what if Naruto did it? Like, he's so gigantic balls he make. What if he compressed those down?
We gotta glaze. We're gonna glaze him.
Like, what if he?
Because he's so creative. Because he was so poor. Remember this guy? He had ramen and where's the expired milk?
Yeah.
Look at how far my goat has come. But Boruto, I hate this kid.
Yeah, I hate this kid. Like, no, like that is actually really impressive for Boruto to do. Holy fuck.
Yeah, do that real quick.
All right, we're good.
Okay, bet. Next, bet this is perfect for you.
Yeah, what up?
So, like I was talking about World War III, when the army recruits were trying to convince me to join the World War III draft and pulls out an omnitrix.
Oh,
what are you doing?
Yo, I'm literally gonna say, if I can get one of those, sign me up immediately, because I know I'm not dying.
You get omnitrix. Not supposed to have omnitrix too.
Well, I hope to God I got better aliens than them.
Bro, accelerate.
Exactly. Accelerate, fast track, any one of those motherfuckers. Yeah, I'm gone.
So, like, if the army wanted to pull me and they had fictional weapons, what do I want? Like, really and truly.
The omnitrix is the only thing that.
Bro, a devil fruit would be cool. If I could pick a devil fruit, like my top 3 devil fruits, I'm gonna pick the like Law's fruit.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm not gonna be blessed enough to get that. I'm taking like if I see Aokiji's fruit in front of me, I'm grabbing it. I don't need to swim anymore. I don't need to swim, bro. If I have ice, I don't need to swim.
Yeah.
Cause like mind you, it's ice touching. If the water touches you, then you feel it. I can just coat my body in ice. I can still be in water. I'll just coat my body in the ice. I don't know if it doesn't work like that. I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm ice.
Yeah.
I do anything, bro. But yeah, give me a devil fruit. I'm in there.
Now, depending on which Omnitrix it is, I probably won't go. If it's prototype, don't even try me because the fail safes on that are not working. If it's recalibrated and up, yeah, sure, I'll take it.
Okay.
The only fail safe the prototype has is like if someone tries to forcefully take it off, it will push them away. So like if they're not trying to take it off, I will just get gunned down.
Imagine they're saying we'll give you a Green Lantern ring. Bet.
Oh,
I don't even need to go to war.
Yeah, works.
Bro. How do Green Lanterns be losing? How do y'all be losing, bro?
I'm sorry, but some of your wills are, how you okay, if
once my contract breaks the first time, it's not breaking again. Like I'll will myself with more will.
Let's say, like if all your powers come from your will, lock the fuck in.
Lock in, bro.
Yo.
Like, y'all not willing enough. Y'all not willing enough.
Yo, bro.
Like, stop sending trains on people. That's crazy to say. Like, you going through a train at dark side, broken tank the train, you're like, all right, bet, let me come in with a little jackhammer. Boom, the jackhammer fails. Bam! Bring you into a building.
I feel like the strongest Green Lanterns would just be, well, other than Hal Jordan, I think that's his name.
Like I said, bro,
the strongest Green Lanterns would be the one that are like nerds because they can just literally think of whatever.
Like I said, bro, after you tank a strong attack from me, the second attack is gonna be the strongest one. The ring's dying after this attack, so you need to die right now. I will make a circle around you and delete the oxygen from the circle because I can do that. I am a Green Lantern. I can do anything.
Yeah.
Y'all say the strongest thing in the world, but soon man be flicking it away. No, y'all not flicking off my ring, bro. No, Clark is not getting near me with my ring. I will make my ring have some fail-safe where if Superman gets close, I teleport somewhere. I like make kryptonite, bro. Lock in. I'm so serious.
Yeah, fair.
Lock in. Y'all not catching me with these falsehoods. It's okay. Yeah. Y'all not catching me with. If you let me get the lantern ring, you're not seeing me. I'll make myself invisible. I don't care if it's green. I'll make everybody green right now.
I think. Okay, if this is the two things I would say yes to if the Omni was trying to go like, oh, three. If there's a recalibrated Omnitrix, I'm saying yes. If there's a what's called Blue Beetle Scarab that doesn't actually try to fight me, I'll say yes.
You know, once they give you that Scarab, that's their control. So you're the perfect soldier for them.
And the next one is like if they had a symbiote, like a nice calm symbiote.
A symbiote that likes me.
Yeah.
Bro, I had a dream like that once when I was younger. I had a symbiote. That was vibe, bro. I would say mask was on me. That's bro for real. That's bro. Like symbiote just like another me.
Mm-hmm.
That's like mask. Bro, be talking to me. That'd be vibes. As long as it's not killing me.
Yeah.
If they like you, they'll save you.
Exactly.
I kind of don't want to be dying though.
The funny thing is, I can break any limb now. That shit just reattach immediately.
I wonder if that would hurt.
He did. Eddie doesn't
look like it hurt.
I'm gonna say Eddie didn't look like he had felt any pain. I think the symbiote just negated all the pain for him. He just didn't felt it.
If the army wanted me, what would they need? Like I said, devil fruits.
Yeah.
I will take a devil fruit for the army, for the power.
Mm-hmm.
Do like a bankai. If I can get any bankai I want.
Yo, if I'm on the other side of the freaking island, I hear from the north side, I hear bankai. I'm like, okay.
Bankai.
Yo, I know they're dead.
Because I'm thinking Yamamoto's bankai.
Oh.
I'm saying bankai.
Yo, please say over the radio, say, you guys want to run away. If you say that, I'm gone.
And then what else? People be like, man, I don't care. If I'm hot enough, nothing's touching me. But that, I don't remember what my third thing was.
Oh, you could say
I'm tired today, guys. I'm sorry. I'm just really.
Yo, we came back from the zoo.
Yeah. So time to talk about the zoo.
Oh yeah.
So we had set the appointment. We went to the Bronx Zoo. We had set the appointment to like 2 to 3. We got there at like 3:30. I was wondering because like sometimes in my life things just don't work out for me. So I was like, I wonder if when I get there at like 2:30, they're just gonna say, nah, you can't come in. But I asked, bro said, we don't care, bro. You can still come in. I said, oh, bet.
Yeah.
So then Bro, his train. Tell him about your train now.
Yo, my train, I hate train stations sometimes, right? Because I'm over sitting in the train. I'm seeing, okay, it's going fine, it's going fine. I'm like, next stop is my stop. I look up, all I know, I look up. I see that it's gonna skip my stop. I'm like, what? You weren't gonna skip my stop like 2 stops ago. So skip my stop, and then had to like go three stops down. I get off the train, go all the way over to the next train to go back. It almost skipped my stop again. Thank God it didn't, right? So I got out, and then I ended up like do a 12-hour walk in blazing sun
12-hour walk is crazy.
to get to this man. And turns out this man's already inside the zoo, like across the, like all the way in the zoo.
We were like on the opposite side of the zoo, so you just have to walk. But it was vibes though. I'm gonna show it to y'all later. You know, put that maybe in the Patreon, or I'll just post clips of it on YouTube. We'll see. But
I need that.
I like being in the zoo. Y'all gonna see some good commentary from me. You know, I really dig deep into the animal's thoughts. You know, I'm just one with nature. I'm really just one with nature for real. Like back home, anytime there's a donkey outside my house, I could go and pet the donkey because the donkeys don't mind me. I could pet horses, donkeys, random animals. The animals just like me. Y'all could have put me in a tiger exhibit. Me and bro would have been like this. Kumbaya. Yeah, I would adapt to the tiger. I'm telling y'all. We sense something in each other. A likeness.
Sadly, we couldn't see King Julian because we were running out of time.
Yeah. Because like we were there, right? Yeah. We're gonna go to like the giraffe, not giraffes, like zebras, hyenas, and wild dogs.
Yeah.
And then we took a break. We just sat down because this is beer walking. Then man said, "The zoo is about to be closed. You need to leave." I said, "I'm done.
I'm just leave.
I'm done." because like we probably had like 5 more miles of walking. Yeah. And I was like, I'm not in it anymore. The water was done. We already bought food. I just said it's done. To be honest, the highlight of that whole thing was the gift shops, because the gift shops were actual vibes. I would have bought something if I had money to spend.
Yeah, same here.
And guess who can change that? You guys. So like, yeah, you know what we're saying? We're trying to get to that 10,000 subscribers by the end of this year. If not, let's say a calm 1,000 by the end of this year, just to get the ball rolling. Hopefully, y'all are tuned in, looking forward to watching. You know, comment where we should go next in New York or out of New York. You know, subscribe to the Patreon, $5 a month. Thanks for watching. We appreciate it. Also, we have a sponsor, anime.com, for a ton of anime accessories, mouse pads, phone cases, rugs, mugs, things like that. So we'll link it in the description below. He's gonna start his Twitch streaming soon. You already know.
Yeah.
I'll let y'all know when he starts that. I'm gonna start my reaction content. Y'all going to see me. Y'all going to see me more, because we're going to try to get that dough, trying to get that bread dead. I make that money on, you feel me? But yeah, that's crazy. You feel me? So that's really all for the day. My voice kind of sore, my throat kind of sore. No, Diddy. No, I need to stop saying that because he's not convicted. He didn't get convicted today. All right. Yeah, because like, you know, he was like going to court and all that. Yeah. Today he came out as like innocent for like 3 to 5 charges. That's insane, by the way. That's not insane, actually. That's the law. Yes, I'm not disagreeing with you. Don't sue me. Don't sue me. So yeah, like I was saying, so I'm gonna just say pause from now on. Yeah. So yeah, my throat's kind of sore. Pause. Because I guess I haven't drank that much water. And yeah, signing out. So I'm gonna put the link in the description below. Use code Skjproductions use code SKJ for a discount, a 25% off when purchasing from Reef of Anime. That's the code that we're gonna give you. So it's gonna be linked below. And yeah, have a good day. See you guys.
Free audio post-production by alphonic.com.